Good morning, America. My name is Isabella Purpura.
And my name is Ethan Sean, and this is the Coruscant Correspondent.
Tonight, we will be talking about the Jedi Party candidate Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yesterday, Master Kenobi had held a rally at Hartford, Connecticut, where he discussed the issue of education. He said that free college was necessary for the education of our nation's young people.
Master Kenobi also stated that he would provide relief to student debt through the use of income-based repayment.
In addition, Master Kenobi has pledged to expand early childhood learning through the creation of preschools and kindergartens across the country.
National Star Party candidate Lord Vader, however, has encouraged the taxation of education standards, saying that it is not for all students. They could have catastrophic results for the younger generations of the nation. Because while the talented are allowed to succeed, those are not as academic cannot progress further and achieve success.
Also, Princess Party candidate Princess Leia has called for funds for students from both low and middle classes, which will alleviate student debt. However, she has not gone into much detail into this process, leaving us to wonder if the system would be effective if implemented.
Master Kenobi has also been an advocate for gun control. He stated at another recent rally that he will then institute more background checks to prevent the sale of firearms to prohibited purchasers.
Master Kenobi has also stated that he would fix loopholes in laws that prevent background checks at gun show and internet sales, where weapons could be sold to possible mass shooters.
In addition, he vowed to restrict or ban the sale of semi-automatic rifles and high-capacity magazines, which has been a staple of the many shooter arsenals.
In contrast, Darth Vader has called for citizens to be perpetually armed at all times. While Vader says that it would protect people from danger, it would just bring more violence and result in more deaths. We cannot let this happen to our people.
Princess Leia has said that the only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. This is clearly not true. There have been a few incidents where this has occurred. The police do not need the help of good guys thanks to the training. In fact, good guys can actually make the situation worse, even if they have proper training, as they could be shot by a police who think they have the actual shooter. Tonight we have the esteemed Master Qui-Gon Jinn, here to talk about the presidential race. Hello, how are you today?
Very nice, thank you.
You're welcome. Master Jinn, new polls have shown that your former Padawan, Master Kenobi, is leading in the polls. What are your opinions about this?
Well, I believe that this is definitely a good thing. Because of the Master-Padawan bond that we have formed during the war on Naboo, I have endorsed him.
What are your opinions on Master Kenobi's opponents?
I do not like Darth Vader. When I trained him, I noticed that he was afflicted by the fear of losing his mother. I knew that it would lead to anger, hate, and suffering. 3 traits that are inappropriate for a president. Princess Leia is different, though. Although she is a natural leader, her former spy background for the Rebel Alliance and her smuggler running mate worry me. I feel that these traits are not suitable for a president.
Master Jinn, who do you foresee winning this year's election?
I believe that Master Kenobi will win. His views, in my opinion, align more closely to the people's than the others. He also has experience dealing with troublesome people, which he gained with Anakin Skywalker, which will be a great asset in today's world. There is no way that he could possibly lose because he is much more qualified than the other 2.
Thank you for coming, Master Jinn.
Thank you for having me.
New posts showed that 50% of people are scared about a potential terrorist attack, a product of the terror attacks on Paris, Brussels, New York, and other major Western cities. This fact shows that terrorist attacks have such a huge influence on our lives today. We cannot allow this to happen to our people. And on gun control, 80% of people believe that there should be more gun control, which stems off increasing amounts of gun violence in recent years. This agreement means that stricter gun control measures should be taken. In another poll, 90% of people agree with abortion. As a result, there should be more opportunities for a woman to get an abortion if she wants to. And now we have a reporter, Sean, with an investigative report on the opposition candidates. Thanks, Ethan. Darth Vader's insistence that his evil actions are just something from the past to be ignored has clearly not worked to his favor, as he has tumbled greatly in the polls recently. The American people should not ignore actions such as the murder of his wife and Jedi Padawans, and his turn to the dark side by Darth Sidious. Also, many of his policies would drive America, with the open carry of weapons and the deforestation of many of America's forests, to make ways for factories, to ruin. In addition, his statement on the death penalty as constitutional and fitting is very worrying, since if the executed defendant is proven innocent, there is no way to revive them. On Princess Leia, her smuggling policy will surely cause more criminal activity in our country. They will not try to stop the smuggling of drugs into our country, an issue that has persisted for many decades. Also, like Vader, the advocacy for the death penalty is worrying. In addition, Princess Leia has committed incest when she kissed her brother on Hoth to prove that she did not have feelings for her running mate Han Solo, resulting in Luke being scarred for life. This activity cannot be accepted in a presidential candidate.
Thank you, Sean. Well, that was the end of our time on the air.
Tune in next week, where we will discuss the terrorist group, the Knights of Ren, and if they could be the Rogue One team that has been missing for several years.
And always, thanks for watching.